morning, Pisces. How are you? Sorry, I'm kind of late here. But, I'm here, better late than never, right? I never failed y'all, never missed a day, so it's all good, right? I've been shuffling these cards. And, put that there. And I'm ready. So how are we doing? Please don't forget to wash your hands and pay attention to your surroundings, please. Use the mask. I mean, we got so many masks. I throw them in my laundry basket because I know you can't keep using the same one. You get messing with your skin and all that. So, plus, you know, you need to wash them or dispose them or however you do yours. I don't know. But it's important that you do it. Thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all those who give me thumbs down. Thank you. Thank you for all those who give private readings. My readings are $65 if you don't know, because you always ask. All the information is listed below. My readings, I don't set no time. They're not pre-recorded. They are face-to-face. And they're not 20 minutes long. And they're not half an hour. You get a good reading. Also, spiritual advisor. Okay. Half an hour is $50. Alright. An hour is $100. If you want to talk to me. Just talk to me. Alright. That phone number down there is there for readings and spiritual advising. That's what it's there for. Alright, so for those who donate to my channel, thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it. And for those who buy my jewelry in my web, yes, this is one of the necklaces that I wear and I love it. My favorite one that I wear and I made. So it's always nice to have Miss Lisa's jewelry on. Okay. Got the Queen of Cups, Pisces. We're starting off with ourselves. Know that the first three cards are your spirits talking to you. God, the ancestors, whoever crossed over, whoever wants to give you advice and tell you how to do it, okay? You also got the Two of Pentacles, all right? All right, they jumping out. You also got the Page of Swords, all right? Now, I like sometimes, if I really want to get into the card, I really get into it by going into my chakras. So, because I like for you to know your chakras too. And what it goes really deep. It goes way beyond just the reading. It lets you know everything about you. All right? So, you got the Queen, excuse me, the Queen of Cups, right? With the Queen of Cups here, I'm trying to put something on my throat. Sorry, y'all. With the Queen of Cups here, you have fish. You got fish there. She looked like she's giving birth to something new. Okay, something in around her. She is really doing her thing here. Thank you, y'all. In this particular picture, she's giving more water. She's pouring the water into the ocean, and you already know the body of the ocean already has enough water, right? She's pouring everything she got back in there. That means everything she got, she's pouring it right back in there, right? And it looked like she's pregnant, right? She's giving birth to something brand new. She is a mother. She's caring. I feel like she has a broom over there, right next to her chair. And she got some broom next to the chair, and clear as day, the water is very calm. And the fishes are at the edge of this water. At the edge of the water, that means a lot. Because when have you ever gone somewhere where you walk into the water and the fish is right there? Right there? Right there. That means a lot. That means your money is right there. Do you understand? That means you're giving a lot of love and you're going to receive a lot of love because you're doing it the right way. That's the good thing about that. When you get into the Queen of Cups, we're, excuse me. We are people that we can go deep, because when we go deep into ourselves. But I feel like we're coming out of a whole lot. And it's in a good way. In a very positive way. After I did your reading yesterday, and I looked down, right? And this is what I found. Didn't I tell you when the leaves turn brown and they start to fall, something big, beautiful is going to happen in your life? And that's exactly how I found it. Just like this. Amazing, right? Amazing. I said I'm going to keep that so I can show Pisces. As soon as I read your reading yesterday, that was there. It was amazing to me. I feel like your heart is open to expand this deep love. You're very in tune. You're high intellectual, very emotional, spiritual, love and compassion, sensitivity, strength, empathic leader with your heart, leading with your heart in healing. I feel like you're really going within yourself. And this Queen of Cups is one of those most in tune with her intuitions. Okay? Very, very flowy person. It's dream-like status and spiritual connection. Always dreaming of stuff, but you're very spiritual connected to your dreams. Like your dreams are really talking to you now, more than ever. Okay? You ask how well your emotions have been serving you lately. How well have your emotions been serving you lately, Pisces? Huh? Remember that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. Feelings of acceptance of your emotion and intuitions. Listen closely as your way to understanding what's truly going on, and ensure that other people feels the heart when you can communicating with them, and ensure that people are feeling you when you communicating with them. You're going deep in a level. What I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes devote time to your emotions and see the divine beauty in all of your life experience. It takes both the sun and the shadow to make the ocean floor sparkle. Okay? It takes the sun and the shadow to make the ocean floor sparkle. Why? Because you are two. When one fish is up, one is down. When one goes up, this one goes down. And it circulates. I feel like you're really in tune with yourself. I feel like you're in a place in your life where you are the happiest you probably ever been. You know? And let me tell you something. When you go, and I'm talking about very spiritual connected, And it's funny how when you are spiritual connecting, you know, it's like you're not fighting yourself anymore because everything seems to come clear to you. Very clear. It makes sense, which before it didn't make sense. It seems like now things are making sense to you. You're not rushing. You're taking your time. You're following your intuitions. You're asking yourself, your spirits, guide me. Show me the light to what is going on in my life. I need lightness to tell me what is going on. And when you do that, you're going to see it. And I'm going to tell you something, Pisces. The struggle is real. When I mean real, real. But don't act like you can't come out of it. Because the more you think about it, you're going to see, boom, there it is. It's just done. You know why? Because you're very overprotected with yourself now. It's like you before, you was free-minded and free soul. And anybody and everything. And there's something about a Pisces that when we're so loving and so giving that if somebody say you look good and you might be attracted to that person might not even be your kind, but because he's giving you this compliment, you're taking it, you want to run with him. And he ain't the one. You understand? But now you got this guard and you got your nails out and you're like a claw. And you're like, nah, it ain't coming that easy no more. You couldn't even tell me I look good or can I have your number, because I'll be like, can I have your sign? You couldn't tell me no more. Anything that would make me feel good. And I would be looking at you. It ain't that type of party no more. You understand? Because I'm going within myself. And let me tell you something, Pisces. And this is funny to tell you this. But Pisces, you got to remember one thing about yourself. That maybe you are in the clouds, and I'm reading them in all levels, and maybe you thought about the last situation you was in, and that last situation is targeting you, and it makes you think about all kinds of shit. But you gotta understand, it was the last situation. And because it was the last situation, and it ain't a current situation in your face or in your life, you seem to think about the last situation. Because you haven't replaced the last situation with a new situation. Isn't that amazing? Like, some people run from one situation to the next, to the next, to the next. Or some people already got all these situations. But none of them even fit them. Because what? They got so much shit in their plate, they can't even see that plate straight. But I'm going to tell you what. When you stuck on the last situation, it's because you haven't replaced it with a new situation. But when you there in the last situation and you work yourself, you're working yourself. You ain't replacing it because now you working yourself within that last situation. That's when you know you got your claws out and you're looking like this and you're saying, you can't get with me like that no more. Because I know for sure who I am. And I know for a fact what I want. And what I want, I've been looking at it all along. It's been me. That's when you know. And that's when you get in tune with yourself. And that's when things start happening. Do you understand? Because I see right here. She dumped that water back. She added the water that she got in her hand into the body of ocean. And let me tell you something about that body of ocean. How much water can you dump in a body of ocean when it's already there? That's how people say, how do you take sand to the beach when the beach already got enough sand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Really? Do you really understand? Because you cannot pour enough water into the ocean because the ocean is already full with water. But the ocean right here say, baby, I give you want to pour your water in? Well, let me show you how much fish I got for you. Once you pour, that into the ocean. Because the body of ocean is so full of water, but I'm going to bring them fishes right next to you. I mean, so close that you can literally feel them in your hand. Do you understand? That's how close you are to giving this new birth, because I see a birth there. And that means a new birth, a new rebirth. Of who? Of yourself. A what? Of an old situation. Have you replaced it? No. We haven't replaced it. You know why? Because we went into ourselves. You know why? Because we know now what we want. Many people have started seeing or whatever, doing whatever, but I don't know what level you on. But let me tell you something. I had to go deep into soul searching because I don't ever want to be in a situation where I put myself in that I feel that fucking stressed out that makes no fucking sense because I created the situation. Do you understand? So now you go to the beach and she is a mother caring figure, will give you anything she got off her back. She can give you advice. She can give you it all. But now she feels like, let me check myself out. Let me pour this water, all that I had to give to everybody in the world. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody. Your kids, your mother, your sister, your brother, your boyfriend, your secret admirer, your third, whatever it is that you got. Your job. You said I gave everybody enough. Now I pour this cup into the body of water that's going to give me, because Pisces, that's who you are. When you connect to this body of water, damn it, that's when everything unfolds, because you can give everybody the advice, but now you're giving it to yourself, and that's when you come very wide, and you come like the body of water. So you go and pour that little cup that you got, let that little shell into the water, and you become the body of water. And when you become the body of water, that's when the shit is real. Because, baby, that's when you meet all kinds of fishes. Fishes you ain't never even heard of. Okay? Shellfishes, big fishes, every kind of fish it is in the world. Do you understand starfishes? Do you understand how serious this is? You become and you see it all for what it really is. Because you're diving deep into the ocean and you're becoming this ocean, this body of ocean. And it just told you the day in that bottom of the bottom, you light the light in the shadow. And that's when you become it all. That's when you know who you are, when you become one with that body of ocean. And in that body of ocean, it's just like, let me tell you something. The world is a little part to the ocean. You got that shit? I'm trying to tell you how big you are. The world, all the other sides, right? And I'm saying it like this. All the other sides that cannot survive water. You surrounded yourself. Body of water. Pisces. And you're going to meet every kind. And when I mean the unknown is going to surface. And you're going to see it in the light. And the light is going to surface. And you're going to see it brighter. Because you got these fishes so close to you that you can pick them up and look at her face. Just look at her. She's giving a whole rebirth. And what happens before you have a baby? They bust that water or that bottle. Or that bottle busts itself. And that means that baby's ready to come out. Am I right or wrong? Do you understand what you're doing? You're going to be bigger and better than you ever been. And all the advice that you have given people, you're giving it to yourself this time. And that's what makes you so beautiful, that you're finally giving yourself that advice. And I won't have it any other way. I won't have it any other way in my life. And I won't change anything in my life that has happened. And I embrace it all. I know now what it is to embrace life and to not hold nothing against my essence, my energy, my well-being. There ain't no clutter here. I see it straight for what it is. And I don't see no right, no wrong. I don't. Because I'm going to keep saying it again. I speak for myself. You speak for yourself. What role did you play in it? Speaks a lot for yourself. Confront yourself. And then you know the truth. Do you understand? We don't say there's two sides to every story. Forget the two sides. Worry about you. Okay? Let's not worry about the two sides, because the two sides don't even matter. What it matters is you. And where you're at in your life is what's the change. I just said you in a body of water. You're going to be seeing thousands and thousands and billions of every kind of fish, rocks, stars. It's unbelievable. Shells, plants that you ain't never seen in your life, colors. That's what I'm talking about. Go deep down there. You're going to find that it's unbelievable. It's like you seen it here in the world. You seen people. You ain't see shit till you get there. Because they say that boat has arrived. You can ready to get on it, right? When you get on it, damn sure, damn near new. Because you don't need to take no luggage in this ship. You know why? Because the ship is going to be full of gifts for you that you deserve. Do you understand? That is you. You're caring, you're giving. You give good advice, you give anything you can give. But you got to understand, it's more than just that. Turn it around and give it to yourself. Learn. Look up at night and look at the stars. And when you start looking at the stars, now you know. For every star you see, that's a person. Okay? Imagine in the water, in the bottom of the ocean. Can you imagine? All right? You're coming to the Two of Pentacles, and this is infinity. You got the Two of Coins, right? You got the cat taking a leap. You got the cat jumping around. She's sitting there. She is firm in a spot. She got the coins in her hand, and she got that infinity sign wrapped around the coin and came back together to make the perfect connection. Wrap back round together to make the perfect connection. Infinity. Do you understand? All right. Let me tell you something. You got the Pentacles. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember one thing about the Pentacles, right? Taking care of yourself. Okay? With your financial, with your organizing. Very organized. You understand? Like you are put in your place. Now, the thing about this is, it's funny that she's in the middle and it ain't nothing there but her. It's like a seesaw, right? And she is maintaining her balance. And she ain't holding on to nothing but 2 coins and maintaining her balance. Do you understand? You're balancing everything off. You really are now. You're like coming into a pain that ain't no touch. Honey, you are just too much. You are very creative in your life, allowing you to be the best that you can be. The need to balance many aspects of self. The need to balance many aspects in your life. Okay? Juggling options. Okay? Okay? Seeking harmony in everything and juggling everything and being balanced. Like you are like there. You learn to balance things. You had no other choice. You know why? Because if you want to put a lot in your head, then learn to fucking balance it. If you can't balance it, then take it out and delete it. It's just that simple. How many more times you going to beat yourself on trying to balance shit? Okay? With all those rules, with all those roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling a little imbalanced, busy, too busy. Maybe your calendar is totally booked or overbooked. And you're feeling the stress of being stretched between too many directions. You may be feeling the need to be better balanced, okay? In some type of aspects in your life. Your time alone versus your time with others. Or materialized life versus spiritual life. Okay? Or etc. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area at the expense of another. Especially when both are equal as important. Did you hear that? Even though this card suggests that you're likely able to manage it all, do you deserve this much juggling? Put some of your possession in that precious energy into creating the balance that you absolutely love. One that will allow you time to work, play, love, and create. Okay? Just know that. Take the time to really reserve your energy, but we'll add it too. You got to reserve your energy, but you got to add something too. You got to balance. You got to balance career, love, life, and every damn thing you got going on. And sometimes you feel like you're doing too much, and that's Pisces. Sometimes, Pisces, you give too much and you do too much for everybody else. You're thrown off balance because everybody's pulling you every which way. Everybody wants you to help them. Everybody wants you to help them. They can tell you about every problem they got in their life. But they want you to help them. Well, who's there to help you? Okay? When you got so much to do and everybody's pulling at you, and then if you don't respond to this person or you don't respond to that person, they got attitude. How you going to have an attitude when I'm one person? Try to be in my shoes and do all the stuff that I do. And let me poke at you and call you and text you and do this and that and that and this. And let me see how quick you going to respond to me. When you sitting there working, taking care of your family, and that's your agenda. This ain't just my agenda. I got all other stuff to do. I teach tarot cards. I do my readings. I do my readings. I do my YouTube. I sell my platters. Okay? I got things to do. I'm an entrepreneur, honey, and I'm going to make my money. And I'm going to make sure that my bills get paid. And I cannot be pulling for me to pull for you. And then it's like you want everything like this. No, there's things that you need to do. If you want to learn, then you need to sign up for a class. If you want to do this, you know, you want to read it or whatever, you need to get it. I don't know what, you got to understand. Everything is done in the right way. You can't go to the store and go to cashier and say, here's all my food, and I don't have this, but I can walk out. You don't do that because they ain't going to let you do that. Your ass get locked up. You got to respect everything for everything it is. You want everything, then you got to want it, and you got to know how to pay for it and get it. Do you understand? Because that's what Pisces do. And I'm for one, I give so much. But I got to understand, I got to turn my fingers back on me and say, I need to help myself. Because if I don't help myself, shit ain't going to get done. And I can give and give and give, but I still got to take care of me. So I've learned to balance everything off. And that's why I said the phone number is there for a reason. The phone number is there. If you want to book a reading, if you want spiritual advice, if you want to pay for what you want. If you don't, then listen to the reading for free. But I'm one person, and you need to understand that. And I'm going to balance my life, and I'm going to get my shit right. Because I am. Ain't no going around it. I'm not putting nobody in front of me. I'm going to take care of me. Because just like you got problems, I got problems. But I'm not going to put my problems on you. I'm going to take care of my problems. Okay, so get your big panty drawers on and take it out your ass and get to doing what you got to do for you. And because you the only one that can do it for you and do the best at it. Okay? That you can be. At anything. I didn't started a jewelry line and just said, oh, God help me, and it fell on my hand and then it started. No, I started going through it, seeing how I can get this and how I can do that, and meeting people and doing stuff and buying stuff from people, and then other people, show me this and that. It's a chain of command that you do. That's how that go. Because you want everything for nothing, and the world ain't for free. You want to do a store, you want to branch your store, you want to branch it, right? You want somebody to create your shopping Sapphire where you can sell your stuff, but you don't want to pay for somebody to do your web page. So what kind of shit is that? So create your own web page. And this way you ain't got to pay nobody. Go look on how to do it and you get it for free. It's just that easy. You want to learn how to do stuff? Go on YouTube. It's a world full of people showing you how to do shit. Do you understand? You don't have to depend on no particular person to help you move, honey, because ain't nobody going to stop me from moving. Me moving in any way I want to did not happen for people helping me. It happened for me learning, going within, and checking sites that will help me get to where I need to be. And even if I fucked up, guess what? I still went back and learned from other people, not just from one. Do you understand? That's what you need to do. Balance your life off, because you give and give and give and give and give and give and give, and ain't nobody giving you shit. Okay? But everything still needs to be paid. So stop giving to people and turn this back around to yourself and point your fingers at yourself and help yourself. Because you're dumping the water into the ocean. And the ocean is so big that the possibility is unlimited, honey. You can have whatever you want. But you got to do it. And you got to stop saying, I'm waiting. Keep on moving, because you're going to learn. Just like I did. Okay? When you reach your hands out to God, He's going to help you. But you got to reach and really reach and say, I want to do it. And it ain't no stopping you then, because you're going to do it. You ain't going to stop applying at one job and wait for them to call you. What about if they don't never call you? So you're going to stop there and not get your bills paid nothing because you're waiting on a job that's never going to call you? No, you get your ass out there and start filling all kinds of applications. And it might not be the job you want, but it's money coming in. You can't stop just because you waiting on one person to make you complete There ain't no one person that's going to make you complete. You need to do this for yourself and balance your whole life out. And that's what you need to do. Balance yourself in every aspect. And do not allow people to pull you in every which direction that you don't even know which way to go, because you're being pulled by everybody and you cannot make everybody happy. Because when you do that, guess who's at the end of the stick asking for help themselves? Me. And guess who's talking shit to me? Y'all. Because everybody wants somebody to help them. Don't pop no shit and it won't be no shit. Okay? We all on the same level. We want things done, right? We ask for it. And if we cannot get it from that person, move on to the next fucking door. Open the door to the next building. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. I started advertising, I'm selling my platters. And I know I'm a great cook. And I'm saying on my Instagram, I'm selling my platters to the people that live in my area. All right? Yeah, that's right. Because I need to keep moving up and get my income coming from one place in another. I can't just sit down and think it's going to happen here when it ain't. I do get it, but I'm going to make sure I get it somewhere else too, so that my shit can be balanced. Do you understand? And that's what an entrepreneur do. It's all types of seasons. And there's money to be made, and you need to make it. And stop worrying about one individual opening the door for you, because that individual might not have the time to open up the door for you, because they got a lot of things going on in their own door. Do you understand? You got the Page of Swords. When you get the Page of Swords, this is saying something new, because the Page of Swords is something new, somebody young, something new. And it got the swords. And the swords is what? Maintaining. Okay? It's maintaining your beliefs. What you know. How you think. And this is why I take long when I do readings, because you need to understand that you cannot stop because you want something, but if that person ain't there, you got to keep moving. The more you move, the smarter you get. Don't stop moving. That's not the answer to stop. Is a light bulb there, right? You got your hands up on this. You got your books out your bag. You got a feather. And I always say, flying, honey, it's up in the air. You know what it is. You thinking, right? And I always see feathers connected to Aquarius. For some reason, feathers and Aquarius connect very close to me in my heart. Okay? My mother was an Aquarius. My mother loved birds. As a matter of fact, I have a parrot that is my mother's. And that's why I know. And that bird talks. Literally, you can understand what it's saying. And birds, to me, and Aquarius connect very much alike. I always have feathers. And literally, feathers from my own bird in its cage. Feathers surrounding me. I keep feathers. When the feather falls from my bird, this is it, and I put it right on here. It's a reason for that feathers remind me of Aquarius. Remind me a lot of my mother. Okay? Who was an Aquarius? Very smart woman. Always very creative. She knew what she was. She didn't play. She didn't play with people. She would cut your ass straight to the point. And she looked at it for what it was. She didn't go within her heart. She looked at it for right here. She didn't say, oh, I got to feel sorry for you. She didn't feel sorry for you. She knew she had to tell your ass what to do and put your ass out there to do it. And she knew if she put your ass out there to do it and close the door on her house, you're going to have to fend for yourself. Because that's the kind of person she was. She wasn't the kind of person to baby you and say, oh, come and live in my house till you're 50. No, my mother didn't do that. She said, get your ass out there and get your own shit. She didn't baby you. Do you understand? She didn't know how to love and she didn't know how to care. She didn't know how to give hugs and all that. She just knew to get your ass out there and do what's best for you. All right? Here it is. I learned, I expand in your conscience. Open up a new opportunity for your life. Do you understand? Restless energy. A thirst for information. Learning new things. Okay? Studying. Pursuing an idea. Okay? A messenger is coming. Do you understand? Cautious intelligence. This page has the thirst for knowledge that seems that it wants to clear that thirst. It's incredible quick. It's incredible quick when it comes to writing and communication. And she often compelled to share her many ideas, message with others. At times she so talkative that it becomes too much for others to process, okay? Or for her to go within, her energy can come across as unsettled or even nervous. She struggles using the air to elevate in your current situation. Your goals will be met by walking a path of honest discovery, okay? Especially where others are concerned. Keep the light bulb of concern turned on and create a beginning mindset as you strive to learn new things. Avoid falling into gossip and other people's arrangement with the communications, okay, in the shadow, all right? Remember that everyone who comes your path has something special to teach you and that mirrors are all around. Remind yourself open to unexpected lessons. Share truthfulness and delight in every situation and in every doors you're going through, where you're riding to, exits and all of that. Exits mean going through or going in. Stay alert, because you're going to learn a lot. When you balance yourself, you're going to learn, because you're coming into something that's going to balance yourself. Completely balance yourself. After you gave and gave and gave everything you had to give, now you're giving it to yourself. Now you're going, and I said it, you're going to discover so many new things in your life. And it comes with people, places, and things. It's a whole new world that's coming. And I kept telling y'all that. You're getting ready to come into a whole new world. With nothing on, just nothing on you and nothing with you. But you're going to discover a new world that's going to come with a whole new thing. And you're going to be balanced with it. Do you understand? You're going to be very balanced with this whole new world that you got coming. You're going to learn a lot. And there's going to be a lot of people there teaching you a lot of things in this new world that's going to make you good at what you're going to do. Do you understand? Do you understand that this reading is real? Do you understand what it means to give and 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 give till you can't give no more? Now you're looking at it yourself and you say, I'm keeping my mouth shut about everything I want to do for me. And it's something that I'm going to do that ain't nobody going to know. Okay? And that's when you balancing it all, because now, you know now, the more you give, the more they want. But when you stop, everything stops and everything looks at you, because they still waiting, right? But no. I need to balance this now. And I need to know where to sit everybody at. Where to sit everybody at in my life. Not talking about everybody, how they look and what they doing. I'm talking about in this life, in this temple, in this house. I balance everything. I set everybody where they went, where they need to be. I cleaned out my closet. I cleaned out my house. I gave away things I don't no longer need. I can see straight through. It took a minute, but guess what I'm going to tell you again? You're coming into learning something new, and let me tell you, this is somebody ready to go. And it's telling you, remember, you're going to learn lessons, a lot of lessons, and they're going to come from every which way, because the only thing you need in your back to get on that boat is that back set. And what the back set comes with, it comes with my computer, my appointments, right? My tarot cards, my phone to Google everything I want to learn more about, my candles, my incense, things that I need to recuperate my energy, replug myself, okay, re-energize me. That's what I need. I don't need too much of nothing, because that's all I need to keep building these doors up and opening doors and learning, because I have to come and focus on me. You know what? I'm going to say it again. I said it at the beginning. I'm going to say it again to close it off. Where you at in your life and where you was, and you never replaced that situation, is why you still think about a situation. But when you replace that situation with the new, that situation will not be there anymore. Do you understand? So watch how you replace it. And if you didn't did the work within yourself yet, and you replace a situation, know that you will go right back into the situations you've been through, because you did not take the time to go within, and you did not take the time to get to know your situation and learn from it before you replace it. Do you understand? So when I open up the door, it's because I've learned lessons about me, and where I put everything at, I know exactly where it's at. And that's what life is about. When you move fast and you want to keep replacing, you can't replace, because guess what? You replace old, you never get the new. But when you go within yourself, that's when you clean yourself, body, mind, and soul, and then you go from old to new. And when you come to new, you already know, because you learned from the old. You're not going to do that again. You're going to keep your mouth shut. You're going to start listening. You're going to start looking at things for what they is, and you're learning. Do you understand? And that's where you know. That's your reading with God. Now we're going to give it me and you. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. You're damn right, because you always been there. Always, all your life. And I said birds, and I said feathers, and I said when the leaves change, something is coming back around the right way and with our understanding. Okay? Evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. And you know what? As long as you keep yourself salty in your life and you don't clean your energy, you ain't gonna never get that sugar you deserve. So clean the salt in your life and replace it with sugar. Do you understand? Evil queen, you don't need salt, you need sugar, right? Act like you know. grays ending or envelopment. Do you understand? Where there's a storm, there's always an ending. And you start seeing everything for what it is. Okay? And that's what your reading is about. You going within you and not taking no shortcuts and knowing that if you don't clean it out, then you're just going to have a situation there that's always going to be. Meditating and creating. You get a 3D when you start doing it right. That 3D pops right the fuck out like magic. Okay? Like magic. In the background of his, he got the musician. All right? Right here. That you can make anything happen right here. All right? Do you understand? And I can't play. It says transformation and change. When you make the change, you make the transformation. And that's when things start making sense to you. And then you can move on and you can be right within any situation that you're going into. Any situation. All right? Change means progress. When you change a situation, you see your progress. And only when you change your situation. That's what I'm trying to explain to you through this card reading. Prosperity and abundance. And that's when you sit back and you enjoy your life in a way that you see yourself there by yourself, right? Surrounded by flowers and all that. Because now you know who you are and you can change and become better. And now you can, everything around you is going to be good. Everything. Look at that. Now, is that what I just said? The in-between, coming from one into the next. And it's crazy because you see you walking from this before where you couldn't even see to where you see it now, where you see beautiful thing, birds, celebration. Yes, colors, not grays. Your faith is all what you got, and you got to go with it. Do you understand? Yes, because nothing stays the same. Everything goes round and round. It's like a clock. It spins. You need to get it right. And you need to know which way you're going in your life. You understand? In your life. You don't know where you're going, then that's a problem. Okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You deserve love. Somebody new is stirring up somebody's feelings. Soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right. What did I do here? All right, well. Love. You're taking a rest with this, so you know what you want. You know what you want. I don't know if this person is watching you, probably looking at your social media, probably looking at pictures of you, listening, things to remind them of you. I don't know. Just watching, checking you out. I don't know. I have no clue. But this person is checking you out. All right? Pisces, this is your reading for today. I'm telling you, go within yourself. Know to balance yourself and don't go from this to this to this without checking you. Check in and stay checked in. That means check in and make sure you don't check out until you know that you got the green light to go in your own life. Okay? Because when you check in and you make sure everything is right before you check into anything else, that means there may be doors coming to you and they saying, oh, I want to do this. But then you need to pay attention, honey. You just went from this and you want to go from something else. That ain't going to work. If you didn't give yourself some time apart to know and see clear without going back and trying to fix something, no, fix yourself and then everything else will be okay. You can't go here and there and expect this to stay changed right then and there. No, it don't change until you make the change and balance yourself out and know that all you need is something in your back. You don't need to carry all this because everything you need is right here. And if you learn to use this and don't you use this all the time, you're going to be fine. And stop using this, start using this, okay? And then you're going to be good. And everything's going to play the part because you're going to the bottom of the ocean where there's so many things down there for you. So many things you ain't never seen in your life is there. Do you understand? So take a chance on that. And before anything, take a chance on yourself. Because that's when you're going to discover a whole lot about you. And you can make a change then, okay? So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you all. Have a great Sunday and see you tomorrow. Love you.